And we are rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky and the thumb down to the wrists, up to the knuckles and across. And leave the ball in the palm of the hands, interlace the fingers and squeeze. Release, squeeze, release, and squeeze. And release. Go around the back. Switch, switch, and switch. Switch one more time. And hinge at the waist, go through the legs. Switch, switch, and switch. Put the ball on the floor. Assess the feet. Step on the ball in the middle of the foot, press 3 times. Go up to the knuckles, press once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Bring the ball to just below the ball of the foot and press down. Press at the side of the top of the heel and in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones and scribble. Release, reassess the feet. Go to the other foot with the ball in the middle, press down 3 times. Knuckles, once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Middle of the foot. No, I'm sorry. Underneath the ball of the, below the ball of the foot, press down. Press at the side of the top of the heel and in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down the bones and scribble. 3, 2, 1. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess the feet. And shake the tree. Three, 2, 1. And center. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center with some ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out, gather starlight. And center, gather from the other side. And center. Take some steps forward. And then knee towards the opposite elbow. Slap the opposite heel in the front. And behind. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk or march or jog. So we're going to do the McGill Big 3 plus 1. No squats. If you want to do those, I think that's what I'm going to do. But whatever you do, be safe. And we'll do some band work after class. All right, going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ten. 20. 30, take 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers, bring the hands up, come up on your toes if you can. Come on back down, bend back if you can. Come back to center, bend to one side. Go the other way. Back to center, lower your hands, push out at the chest. Come on down, interlace behind the back, raise the hands, squeeze. Go a little higher. And come on down and shrug. And let's swim. Yeah, we haven't done that this week. Do a backstroke. And a breaststroke. Extend the hands and tap the shoulders. And then bring one arm across and press in. Then the other. First hand behind the back. Press down and in on the elbow. And then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And then extend one arm with the fingers up and pull back. Fingers down. And flop the wrist, keep flopping. And then rotate in one direction. Then the other. Other hand, fingers up. Down. Flop. And rotate. Other way. And come on down and form an L. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. Release. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. And release. Let's rotate at the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Come back to center, tuck in the chin, look in one direction, drop the chin to the collarbone. And then look up. Come back to center, still tucked, look the other way, drop the chin. And look up. Back to center, tuck it in and peck like a pigeon. All right, let's get those sticks. I think I'm gonna move this the other way. All right, we are inside the arch on one leg. Got the leg out to the side, bend the knee, slide down the stick as you hinge at the waist. Go the other way. Come on up. Bring one leg out in front and put the stick behind it. Raise the sole of that foot and hinge at the waist and wiggle the sole. Come on back. Press the sole of that foot against the stick. And then repeat with the other leg. Hamstring stretch first. And then the sole. All right, we're doing the toning bar routine. The stick goes behind the back, parallel to the spine. One hand at the top, one in the middle, and move it up and down. And then switch the position of the hands and repeat. Bring the stick overhead and go side to side. And then bring it to the shoulders, palms facing in. Bicep curls. Leave the stick below the waist, reverse the grip. Bend the knees, hinge at the waist, come on down, and bring the stick up and down. All right, take a breath. Going to bend the knees, keep them bent, and bring the elbows past the rib cage. And come on up. Take a breath. Stick is at the shoulders, raise it up above and back to the shoulders. And then bring it down below the waist. We're going to raise the elbows up to shoulder height. Keep it at the shoulders, take a breath, and push out. And then bring the stick behind your back. Palms facing away. Lift behind. Reverse the grip and repeat. Bring the stick up to the crook of the elbow and twist at the waist. And bring the stick to one side. And at or near the top, swing behind. And then the other arm and repeat. And then bring the stick to the front, hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two at the top. Step back, dig your toes into the ground, come back onto your fifth metatarsal, hold that high arch. And then rock towards the first metatarsal and back towards the fifth. Keep rocking. Keep pressing. All right, let's put the stick down. We're going to do the McGills. We'll get on the floor on our backs. Okay, lying back. One leg is extended, the sole of the other foot is on the floor, the hands are below the lower back. We're going to lift the head, neck, and shoulders just enough to clear the floor, about an inch. Hold for 10, come back down, reverse the position of the feet, and repeat 3 rounds. Here we go. Up. And down. That's 10. Reverse the position of the feet. And come up. And down. Reverse and breathe. And up. Down, reverse, and up, down, reverse, up, and down, and reverse, and up. And down. All right, take a couple of breaths. We're going to go and do some bird dogs on our hands and knees, unless you want to stay on your back. In that case, you can do a dead bug. Looks like this. Left leg, right arm would be extended. But if you can, turn around, hands and knees, palms under the shoulders. And we are going to lift the left hand and the right foot and extend for 10. And back. Right hand, left foot. Back. Right leg, left hand. Back. Left foot, right arm. Back. Left hand, right foot. Back, right hand, left leg. And back. All right, let's get on our sides. Take a few breaths. We're going to be doing side planks. 3 on one side and then 3 on the other. You can do them from your knees, or you can do 1 foot in front of the other, or 1 foot on top of the other. Come on up. 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, 1, and down. Take a nice breath. And come on up. And down, breath, and up. And down. All right, go to the other side. And up. And down. Up. And down. And up. And down. All right, come onto your back. The +1 bridges. Going to put the soles of the feet on the floor, hands are by your side. We're going to come up, squeeze the glutes, and hold for 10. Come on down, we're going to do 5 more. And up. And down. And up. And down. And up. Down. Up. Down. One more. Up. And down. All right, I'm going to sit for the vortex breathing. If you want, you can stand, but I think this will be interesting. We're going to do vortex breathing again. It's count of 13 in, exhale for the count of 13, then 8, then 5, then 3, then 2, then 1, and we'll do 2 rounds. All right, ready? Here we go. All right, let's do another round. 13. And then rub those hands together and cultivate chi. Forming a chi ball. And centering at 2 breaths. Let's open our hearts. Pause on this inhale, exhale, send it out. And center, 2 breaths. Bring down chi. Go down and scoop it up. And namaste. All right, a little band work time. Let's get the mini bands, maybe a yellow or green one and maybe a blue one, or a little heavier if you want. And we'll start with the tricep extensions. Put the band in the palm of one hand. Come across to the opposite shoulder. Loop into the bottom and go behind you. And then go over to the other side and repeat. And then bring the band behind the back, wrapped around the wrists. We're going to come out an inch, come out and come back in. Hold for a second or two, I meant. 2, 3, 4. All right. I'm going to use a slightly heavier band. You don't have to. I'm going to put them around the ankles. And we're going to go into an athletic pose. Hinge at the waist, bend the knees, and go sideways with some lateral moves. Lateral steps. All right, that'll do that. I'm going to turn this fan off, this heater off. All right, we're going to kick forward about 10 times with one leg. And then the other. And a breath. All right, kick back. And then the other leg. All right, bring the band up to above the knee. Zah. And we're going to do some squats. Try to look straight ahead as you go down. All right, and we're going to get on the floor. Keep the band around the knees. And we're on our side, and we're going to lift the, all right. Lift the top leg up and back down. And then go to the other side. And repeat. All right, bring the band down to around the soles of the feet. Come on your back. Lift your knees and do some bicycles. And then come into a half kneel with the band underneath the front foot. And do some rows. All right, and then switch the position of the feet and the band, and repeat on the other side. All right, come on, stand up. We're going to get the bands with the handles. All right, put the band underneath both feet. And bicep curls. And then keep it under 1 foot. Bring the band behind your back there on that side that it's under the foot, and go straight up. All right, same thing on the other side. And then bring it under both feet again. And do some more bicep curls. All right, that should do it. All good? All right. See you tomorrow.